All right. So I'm here to check out Green Mountain Racetrack. It's abandoned. It's been closed for probably close to 30 years now. You cannot get in here with your car. I had to leave my car out on the road and walk in. So you guys are coming with me for a little bit of a walk until we get there. I'm hoping to get either a broken door or a window or something to climb through so I can get in here and see this. I used to come here when I was a kid. I don't know what made me do this, but we'll see. Hopefully there's no trespassing signs up so you can go in. At least you have some kind of argument if a cop showed up or whatever, because my car is out in kind of broad daylight and it kind of stands out like a sore thumb. So we're kind of hoping nobody shows up and there's not other people here doing the same thing. So, but hopefully I can explore most of what's in here today. Maybe an hour to walk through everything. So come along for the journey. For those of you who used to come to Green Mountain Racetrack in Vermont. In Vermont, yes, Vermont. It's a hell of a walk to get in here, though. If I do decide to upload this to YouTube, I apologize about the long walk and the boring beginning of this, but I had to start somewhere. And it is hot out, 85 degrees. Dew point is about 68, 69, so it's a little muggy. And it's about 2:30 on Thursday, June 11th.
Well, 2020.
2020, okay. What did I say?
You didn't.
I didn't. Oh, 2020. Okay, so it's June 11, 2020. About 2:26, 2:27. So I think we're gonna cut. Across the parking lot instead of going around. You want to just cut straight through? It'll probably be a good idea. Yeah. I think the only thing that is a concern here is mold and I would assume mice and rats. So it'll be a nice little adventure. Hopefully we get to go up in the clubhouse and where all the concession stands were before. Looks like there's a lot of damage. All the windows are broke. You can probably see that. So I don't think it's going to be a problem getting in here. Probably another 100 yards to the entrance here. Since I can't go to New York City, I decided to do this instead. So, yeah, there's a lot of damage. A lot of window, a lot of glass broke. Really all the way up to the top. But let's see what we get. And hopefully there's no squatters in here because even though I didn't come here without protecting myself on some level, I really don't want to run into any kind of squatters or any kind of violent people that maybe think that this is their home, so they have priority over me. So I would turn around and leave if that happens. But I think this is pretty safe. Yeah, this is just destroyed. Yeah, 30 years. But we do have a lawnmower. We do have a lawnmower sitting right there if you want to mow the parking lot. So, okay, so you got the bus gate and the Mission. And let's see. Finally made it to the entrance. That was probably a good, what do you think, half mile, 3/4 of a mile walk to get in here? Yeah. Okay, so this is the old admission booth when you walked up. Lots of graffiti. Lots of graffiti. Place is destroyed. There is caution tape up, but it does not say that you can't enter. So here we go. Lots of water damage. Lots of water damage. So you'll probably hear me scream like an infant if I see a rat go flying across the floor until I get used to seeing them. Okay, so here we go. Green Mountain Racetrack, been closed for about 30 years. It smells like it's been closed for 30 years, actually. So, does look like they tried to clean some stuff up because you have a big pile of debris just sitting in the middle of the floor, and then the rest of the floor is clean. So it looks like, oh, actually it looks like people are actually making a fire in here. So there's skateboarders that come in here. You got a skateboarding ramp over there, so hopefully during the day we don't run into anybody. Here's the old ticket booths. Still lots of stuff in here from years ago. Still all the old chairs. Amazing that there's this much stuff in here. All the windows are broke down. All the windows are broke. All the windows are broke. I have no idea. I can't remember what this is right here. Maybe some of you guys might know what this is. Like I said, there's some of the ticket booths, and then there's a platform over here. So, water, yeah. Lots of, watch where you walk. Lots of broken glass. Look at that. All the old chairs are still here. Amazing that all the old folding chairs are still here. This is humongous. So, I actually thought it'd be a little bit more moldier in here. It's actually not that bad. So you have, there's some water damage. Obviously the roof is making all kinds of noise. So I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to think back to when I was a kid, where all this stuff, when I used to come here, what all this stuff was. I mean, apparently this is just a food counter of some kind, because there's a pizza oven back here, and a little sitting area. So this is probably the, let's say this is probably the eatery. Believe it or not, real happy to be here. Yeah, this is definitely the, you can see all the heat lights still there. You can see the ovens back there. Just really destroyed. Yeah, all the counters are smashed. I kind of like when, I know when you do abandoned buildings like this that everything's going to be smashed and destroyed, but it's, I like to see things that are kind of like left in place so people can enjoy walking through after, you know, these places shut down. Lots of destruction. Everything's broke. Okay. So, this is leading to the upstairs. I'm assuming that's one way to the clubhouse, but I'm going to go up. I remember this part of it. I'd come across the floor because over there where we came in, there used to be all pinball machines over there. And I used to play pinball when I was a child, which is really weird to be here. So let's take a walk up to, and then there was a beer stand. Yeah, here it is right here. Here's the beer stand. This is where you used to get your beer from. There's a couple places, like 2 or 3 of them, I think, all the way down. And so there was a beer stand there. Let's see if they got the old taps in there. Let's see. They still got the old taps? No, they don't. But this used to be one of the beer stands. And this is actually looking out. This over here is where the dogs used to stand for, I believe this is where the dogs used to be for the next race. This is where they would get them ready. I think it's over here. I'm not going to go too far in this because there's a lot of broken glass. And I got sneakers on today, and I'm pretty far away from home. So I think this is the dog kennel over here. Just be careful of this glass. There's a lot of glass. Yeah, this is the dog kennel. This is, I think this is where, like I said, if I post this and somebody knows exactly what this area is, I think this is where they stored the dogs for the next race, if I'm not mistaken. Down in through that next, where that yellow guy is on the wall, which actually is pretty cool. So I think that's what that is. And then up here, which I am gonna go up here. Up here is the grandstand all the way down, and this is huge. So let's take a walk. Let's get up here and let's find out how good or bad that is up there, and then we'll come on back down. We'll give you a little bit more of a view. Actually surprised there's nobody else here today. For those of you who remembers the women's room, I think the women is here and the men is on the opposite side. I think that's down the far side past the next beer booth. So yeah, let's hopefully nobody's up here to scare the fuck out of me. Let's go up here and see what's up. Good? Okay. So, this is, yeah, look at this. This is where they used to have TVs. And each one of these little cubicles here, I think you had to pay to get in this part, because anything with this railing right here that you see forward, I think you had to pay, because there's a beer booth right there. So I think that this was more of like a VIP thing, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my God, look at this. Look at how big this is. I'm gonna go up. You see somebody?
There's a way to get up there.
Yeah, there's one right here. I just wanted to shoot going this way. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Childhood memories, nothing like gambling and smoking. So look at this. Look at all these seats. Oh, good Lord. Look at this. Wow. There's the speaker system up there. Look at the size of this. Wow. So it'd be great if we made it out of here without being arrested for trespassing. But again, No trespassing signs at all. Didn't see no locks on gates, nothing. Look at that. It just like goes on and on and on. Wow. And then over here, that scared the hell out of me. All right, so this used to be the track right here. It's all filled in, it's all overgrown, but this right here used to be the grass. Wow, look at. All right, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna go up here because you have the roof that fell in. Look at this. Look at how cool. All right. So in here, I'm not gonna go too far in here because this roof is collapsed. You can see it from the thing, and that up there is making a hell of a racket, which I actually thought somebody was in here. So if you go down in here, sorry about the wind, the whole roof in here has collapsed. Look at this. The whole roof has just fell in. And I forgot that there was two levels to this. Careful. Yeah, look at this, and then you have a bar here. So we're actually, in theory, we're on the second level for you guys that used to come here. There's a lot of water damage. I'm not going to walk through that. So we'll try to give you can see way down there too. The roof is collapsed down there as well. All these beams have just twisted over time. 30 years of water damage and whatnot. I mean, look at this. Look at this damage. So I have no idea. So we can go up. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is, can you grab my flashlight? There's a thing that says Death Leap right there. So I'm assuming that the floor here is caved in as well. Let me see if I can, I don't want to go too far. I actually want to make it home today. Yeah, see, that's what happened. You can see all this is just right down to the beams. Everything collapsed in here. Okay, so let's get out of here. Okay, so now we have a choice of either going up or down. So we're in section A right now. Really awesome stuff. Really, really awesome stuff. Okay, so there's no way. Look at this. There's a lot of glass here. All these doors are busted out. So I'm assuming we go up here. Be careful where you walk. We got sneakers on today. So if we go up these stairs, I think, well, we got the roof that fell in here as well. So I think up is where you're going to see the I think up here is where you're gonna see like the clubhouse. Yeah. I'm gonna need my flashlight in my bag. It's pitch dark up here. You can smell the mildew and stuff. It's in the back. It's I'm gonna have to get that. That's in here. Put some light on this situation. Okay, so we can probably go up here. Okay, boy, can you smell that fucking mildew? Okay. So this goes way up. If the mildew becomes overwhelming, I'm leaving. I do have a mask with me. Okay, so this is it right here. see what we got up here. Yeah, lots of water damage. That was a hell of a climb. Let's see what's up here. I know that the announcer booth, kitchen. You want to see that in there? It's up to you if you want to or not. I was kind of hoping to get to the announcer booth, but I don't think. Careful coming back down. I don't think that's going to happen because there's a lot of damage on the other side. So my partner I'm with today turned around and said before we left the car, "You want to take your water?" I said, "Nah, I'm okay." I probably should have took my water. A lot easier coming down, right? Alright. So downstairs, down here, I'm thinking is where all the money and stuff changed hands. I'm not sure how thorough I want to get with this today. There's a lot of climbing. But this is how far down it goes. But let's go. You want to go down? You're way here. Yeah, right. Okay, so let's probably go back out this way so we don't cut. If you get a gash, we're going to be kind of screwed here. I don't have any bandages or shit with me today. So you can see down there, this is all the snacks and snack bar and stuff. Yeah, they got the old cigarette sign. I don't know if you can see that. The old cigarette sign right there. This has been like a little bit of a workout today. Plus it's hot out, super hot out. So, all right. Let's see if there's another way down in the basement. If there is, maybe we'll go that way. This is back up to the clubhouse. I still can't believe how many seats. It looked like a lot of seats when you were a kid. I mean, when you look at this, it's like there's a lot of seats. There's a ton of seats. There's just row after row. It's like it doesn't stop. I mean, look at that. Look at that. So, I really wanted to get to the announcer booth upstairs, but there's a lot of damage and a lot of mold. I'm not feeling 100% comfortable with that, but I have a face mask, but I don't have a respirator. I had a respirator and some boots on today. I might have gave that a go, but I'm not seeing that happening right now. So let's go back down. So now we're going back down to the first floor. This is the main entrance of where we were. So cool. We'll probably walk down this way. Not to walk in a bunch of, where there's another snack bar right there, and there's the way down there. We'll walk down there. Down to the men's room. For whatever the reason, I guess. So surprised I don't see mice running around. So surprised. But I remember this like it was yesterday. Once I'm in here, here is more. You just turn around. So anyways, this is the first floor. That light in the window over there, that's where the track is, and you spin around, and probably a lot of you guys would know this. Here's the bedding windows. So we were on the other side of the bedding windows when we came in, which is over by that window over there. So this is more bedding windows, and then those stairs over there is what goes upstairs. I'm assuming that leads more to the clubhouse. I might take a peek at that just to see if I really want to see where they kept their books, because I seen a video on this, and they still have like all the old books of winnings and stuff like that. I can't guarantee you I'm going to find that. Maybe I don't even want to find it, but so here's the men's room right on the complete opposite side. This looks like another bar area. It's definitely a bar area where you could sit before and do your thing. Absolutely a bar area. You still have the old tables. Look at this. Look at this. You still have the old table, this is crazy. All right, so we did upstairs, we did the first floor, and we did the level A, level B, and level C. So let's try to get by some of this water, and let's see if I can make it. There's a lot more to this. I wonder if they have any old, I was just gonna say, boy, I can't get in there, but hey, it's closed, so you can actually walk behind here, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do, because I was always curious about what this actually was back in the day and what people seen from the outside. So right now we're behind the ticket booths where you used to buy your tickets for free races. Basically, this looks like an old till drawer back here. This is where they're collecting all the money for the bets. So it's both sides. It's this side facing the track, and then it's this side as well, which this side over here is pretty destroyed. So I'm assuming that in here, pretty weird in here, I'm assuming is going down these stairs. You got my flashlight? Can I get that? I'm assuming down here is where the money room is. So nice to see what happened behind the scenes, right? So let's see what this is. Let's see what this is about. Let's see how eerie that this is. So down here, boy, can you smell the mold? I don't think I'm going down here. Down here is definitely, without a question of a doubt, where the money room was. And down here, there's all kinds of old ticket receipts, bets, books that were handwritten back in the day. Like I said, I'm not going to go down here because the mold is overwhelming. And I'm not doing this to get sick. I'm just doing this because it's just shit that I enjoy doing, right? So, not going to get sick over it, that's for sure. So, but isn't it crazy? Like these old ticket booths? Yeah, aren't they? Yeah. Look at this. This is where all the, good point out. This is where the plugs were for the post time. I'm assuming in there was probably like a plexiglass thing with numbers on it and saying what race was coming up, maybe, possibly. And then I'm assuming this is the bell when it was post time. These are probably the bells that rang throughout the facility. But this, check this out. This is an excellent little find right here. Here is an actual cash drawer. Let me turn this around. This is what they actually put your money in. This is crazy because that is painted the same black as your cash drawer right here. Yeah, crazy. Crazy stuff. So, very, very interesting. Oh, and you can even see, like on top here, you can even see a 5, and then ticket window number 6 for cash boxes, I'm assuming. 7, you can see the 8, and so on and so forth, and it goes all the way down. Very cool. Yeah, I'm assuming this is where they, in here is probably where they did more of the money change in hands if somebody needed change. Look at this. This is part of the old printer system in here. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming this is this is probably just one of the money rooms to change hands. What's this? Yeah, see, this is exactly what it is. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can get my light in there. Yeah, see? It says ones, bill strap, 100, quantities, 100 amount, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s. So this was definitely a cash room where they wound up and banded, or probably not even banded, probably just took money from out in the other area and brought it in here. Then you probably had somebody sitting at this desk and in here just banding money probably for the day. This is what their job was. So yeah, very, very cool. Very, very interesting to see this stuff. All right, well, I'm pretty okay with that. And there's another room here with a slide window, which there's a thing right up here. This little hole right here. It's probably where they slid money. Yeah, see, there's another cash drawer right over in here. So this is probably where all the money transferred, and then you would come out of here, and then you would just go right back over here to this door right here is where you went downstairs, and that's where they held all the books. So this whole place, this whole rectangular place here, anything to do with money or betting, and that went underground. That door went underground to get all the money and the bets, and all the books are down there. I know they're down there because I've seen a video on this, but I just don't have the proper respirator to go down there and do that, because you wouldn't believe what this place smells like. So well, yeah, look at this. So this is the main entrance where we walked in. This is the main entrance where everybody walked in, actually. And then you have, for those of you guys that came here, this is the stairs that go upstairs. I'm assuming that, I wonder, does that just lead right to the clubhouse, you think? You think that leads right to the clubhouse upstairs, or that's another? Because somewhere in here you can get to the announcer booth, and I know that's up in the tower. I just don't really know how to get there. Okay, so this is to the paddock over here, this little section over here. It says to the paddock, so yeah, very cool. And you walked right in. This is where your ticket booth area is, and you walked in, and to the left of that was that bar. So I'm gonna do just a pan from when you walk in, just to, so this is where you walk in, and I'm just gonna do a slow pan in case anybody wants to, you know, for old memories or whatever, that somebody might want to stop this video. So there's the escalator going up. And then over here were pinball machines. There's the eatery all the way down and back with the ticket windows. And then This is more of the ticket window area here, right there. And then the stairs going upstairs. And then the bar. I'm not sure what this bar was called, but this bar is, yeah, I have no idea. I don't even see like a label or anything on it, an old sign or whatever. And then this is the other side of Green Mountain Racetrack. So I'm gonna wrap this video up, I think, in a little bit, and we're gonna take. I'm dying to know. You want to stay here? I'm gonna run up these. I have to run up these stairs before I go because I'm never coming back here. So I kind of want to see if this leads to maybe a little gangway for the. This is all wet. This is soaking wet. This is getting. It's all. You can see it. It's all raining down like mildew and stuff. So, needless to say, I'll be washing my shirt tonight, huh? Okay, this just leads to the other side where the roof collapsed. The first one I showed you guys. So it's just, you have to knock all this down and do a total repair job on this. Okay, so I put my mind at ease. So, all right, so first time I've been to Green Mountain in probably 40 years, and this will be the last time that I'm at Green Mountain forever. So I just wanted to capture some of this for myself, for you guys, maybe a little entertainment or whatever. But you never do the vessel. I was just saying to a friend of mine that I kind of dragged with me today, that because the gyms are all closed, my cardio is just absolutely destroyed. And I was going to climb the vessel in New York City in Hudson Yards, and I just got done saying to her, I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. My cardio is absolutely shot. So we're going to, guess we'll walk back to the car, and I'm going to keep this rolling so you get an idea. You can cut the video here because I'm not going back in if you don't want to see how far you guys got to park. I think, I don't know, way over there. Okay, so ready? Okay, so if you don't want to see the walk back to the car to see how long that this is, you would probably cut the video right now because there's nothing else going to be going on. But there's that lawnmower just sitting out here all by itself. All right, so here we go. This is how many minutes that this walk is going to be. You want me to show that? You got it? Yeah? What do you think about that? That's cool. Yeah, not bad, right? Yeah. That dark cloud over there. I need to turn around and incinerate myself right now in this parking lot and be happy, right? It's so hot right now. You have no idea. It's so hot. And yet we got like how long of a walk to get back to the car. So we're in Vermont, and because I have New York State plates on my car, you know, you might have a little bit of a concern of where I had to park my car. You'll see when I get to the car, but you actually had to park over a pair of railroad tracks that they dug the road out of. So hopefully because I have New York State plates, and you know, the coronavirus, the whole distant yourself thing, they're not hating on New Yorkers right now, no matter what part of New York you're from. So It's either going to be one hell of an Uber ride home, right? Yeah, it's going to be one hell of an Uber ride home, or I'm going to get in my car and I'm going to really, really turn the air on as high as it'll go. I'm going to force every bit of cold air out of this car. So here's that winding road when you come in, and we're actually walking through the parking lot right now. So for you guys that have ever come up here, this is that road that I'm on, and I'll actually turn around here, and this is what we just walked through. So old Green Mountain racetrack. Okay, let's keep walking. I need some water, man. Oh damn. You want to go to Green Mountain? Sure. Pick the hottest day of the year. There we go. There you go. You know what I mean?
This is loyalty right here.
Yeah. Like I said in the beginning of this whole thing, or shortly after I started recording this, a friend of mine says, hey, you want to take your water with you? Nah, I'm good. Yeah. I could suck on a tree root right now to get water. It would be fine with me. It's so hot. We should have bought a dozen eggs from the lady down the road for $3 and threw one on the sidewalk to see if it would actually cook. Oh, good Lord. I'm almost waiting for like this black cloud to open up. I wouldn't care if it rained acid right now. All right. So if you guys, anybody's thinking about coming up here because of the damage that's done inside, lots of glass, wear work boots, some kind of reinforced boots. Maybe throw a couple of Band-Aids in your bag or something, and a flashlight and a respirator, because there's a lot of mold. I would have loved to gone downstairs, but it just, you open up that, you stand in that doorway, and it was just overwhelming. But you can catch other YouTube videos as well. Just type in Green Mountain Racetrack Abandoned, and you'll get some that'll come up. There was a guy that did one of these on YouTube, and he was real thorough. He killed my video. This is just something I'm playing with. I'm not trying to be professional about this, but this guy did an amazing job, much more thorough. Went downstairs, went upstairs, just went to every crook, nook and crevice throughout this place. And but he had the proper gear too, so call it what you want. I'm always thinking of safety at my age. At 53, I'm an old man now, so, you know, gotta make it home, right? So we're still walking. So, and that now is how far away that the racetrack is. So we gotta keep moving, because I do not have 2 humps. I'm not a camel, so I need water. So we need to we need to keep, yeah, right. So somebody got in here though, because look at, you got somebody in here doing donuts in the middle of the thing there. All those little wipeout marks. So somebody got in here somehow. It's probably like a 4-wheeler, I would assume, and got through one of the fences or whatever. Probably rode up the railroad tracks, is where you actually had to park. I'm not going to make any comment for you folks about this mattress. There's so much that I could say with my humor to justify why that's laying there, but I'm just going to let it go, walk right by it. But it is kind of foul. Oh boy, that's just so wrong. That's so wrong on so many levels. That's terrible. So we're still walking, right? We'll get there. I'm gonna be really pissed if my car's not there. Because the only thing that's near this place is a trailer park to the left. And I ain't gonna be, I'm not a New Yorker, trying to knock on nobody's door that lives in Vermont. Where are you from, sir? I'm from New York. Nah, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to pull that card, that's for sure. But oh, and this is our artwork. Not mine. Don't believe in destroying property, but that's pretty festival, I guess, right? So see, we're like literally surrounded. I'm going to give you a 360 pan here. We're surrounded by absolutely nothing but trees. So if you had a stroke or a heart attack, you're kind of, yeah, you're not gonna do too well out here. But all right. Whew. Damn. Whose idea was this? Mine or yours? Jesus Christ. All right. Well, at least the selfie stick came in handy today. I don't know how jittery that the video is going to be. If it's too jittery, I apologize to you guys. I'm shooting this with a Samsung S10 with a stabilizer on it, so if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's probably because I'm too busy looking around and trying to shoot this at the same time. See, we still have to go around that bend to get to the car, so it's a long way. I am not in the best physical shape right now because of not being at the gym for the last almost 3 months. So I'm getting pretty gassed here. Which I would have done this whole kind of thing, climb stairs with my eyes closed and not even breathing heavy. Alright, so there's an end in sight. See the green gate up there that we have to get under. That ought to be funny for you guys watching me do that. Good Lord. Big storm coming, I think. It's funny. My watch just detected that I'm doing a workout. No, I'm just trying to get back to the car. So, you see those concrete barriers up there? That's where the car is. It's railroad tracks. So just beyond that is my car. Hopefully. Hopefully. Good?
Yeah, I'm just
okay.
waiting to wake up.
Yeah, I know. I know. Because I'm telling you right now, you're the one that's going over to that mobile home park and knocking on the door. I ain't. Or you're pulling your AAA card out or something. We need an Uber from Green Mountain Racetrack to Clifton Park, New York. How much would that be? All right, I'm getting there. Now see, that way over there, that's how far we've walked. This is terrible, at least for the condition that I'm in right now. Oh, the car's there. The car is there. Okay, that was, I don't know if anybody heard that, but a friend of mine I'm with said, can you remotely start that for the air conditioning? Literally, that's how hot it is out here. I will start it from here. Let's see if the lights flash. We're still pretty far away. Let's see. Let's do it again. Hopefully nobody stole my battery. Oh no, the car's running. Okay. All right, so this is what we gotta climb through. It was obviously barricaded off, but so this is what we have to do. So if you could be so kind to hold it that way, because this is gonna be just embarrassing for me to get through this. Go up or down? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go. That's terrible. Keep it that way. All right. All right, so this is the... See, short people just walk right underneath that stuff. I had to bend and dirty my jeans up and whatnot. So these are the railroad tracks that I was talking about, and that's where I actually had a park. So this is where they took the road out. This used to be the road coming in, and you can see they just took all the pavement out right there. So, and this is the train track. We're like almost in the middle of nowhere sometimes. Not so much here, but when you were back in the track, that's what it felt like. All right, so that's it. We're ending the video. Oh, before I end the video, if my car wasn't here, this is the closest thing. This mobile home park is the closest thing if my car was stolen. I ain't doing that. So anyways, we're gonna end this video here. Green Mountain Racetrack, 2020, July 11th, or June 11th. All right, guys.